Okay. We are live. We are here. We're playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry about the delayed start. My controller, well, my game thought that I had a controller plugged in, and I didn't. And so it was just spinning the camera around and around and around and around. And I'm like, what is going on? Finally, I realized it thinks that a controller is plugged in. So we are doing the last red mage quest. I attempted to do this earlier and I couldn't do it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Who knows? Maybe I need to level up more. I'm not sure. But I cannot, for the life of me, defeat this guy. I'm gonna say that I'm doing it wrong, because that seems to be the more likely thing. But he's definitely not easy. Son of a... I gotta be doing this wrong. Son of a bitch. I gotta be doing it wrong. There's gotta be something that I am not understanding. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm gonna do the story mode, the story quest instead, and we'll come back to this. Because I just don't know. I don't know why, but this is like my favorite mount right now. Oh boy! I bet we get to do a dungeon right after this. Damn it. Boom. Easy squeezy. Area secured, lifting access tradition. I am pleased to have seen service, Mr. Splenda. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. Bloop. Duty finder has been updated with a new regular duty. And I bet it's gonna make us do it. Oh, use the duty finder. Man, if only I would have seen that coming. Well, I guess. Fates. fight the bird people that are irrelevant. We did it! Much success. I don't know what success necessarily that was altogether, but we did it. Ooh. Okay, the Aetherochemical Research Facility.
Hi everyone, welcome to the visual guide for the Aetherochemical Research Facility. This is one of the final instances of the main scenario questline, and as such is rife with spoilers. I'll be avoiding as many spoilers as possible, but again, you have been warned. My name is Ms. Tech, and I'll be your dungeon guide. The beginning of the instance is sectioned off with gate events that spawn multiple trash mobs. Tanks be ready to pick everything up. The first boss is Regula von Hydrus. This is a fairly simple fight with few mechanics. He may stun his primary target and hit them with an AoE attack that does splash damage to anyone around them. Healers be ready. Throughout the fight, he'll summon turrets that fixate on certain players, dealing high damage to them. The tank should stand in the line between the turret and the affected player to help soak the damage. If you are a player with the line, try not to run around like a maniac because it will drive your tank insane. Destroy these turrets as necessary while avoiding their AoEs before returning to the boss. During this time, the boss will jump around the room and throw out long column AoEs as well. There's a lot to dodge here, especially as melee, so be careful. The fight will repeat until the boss is down.
Okay.
In this section, you'll come across these bioculture nodes. You'll notice a number of tanks lining the outer walls of these rooms. As you destroy the node, the tanks will release their adds. To help with picking these up and maximizing damage, I recommend everyone stacks on the node. Expect a lot of AoE. The second boss is Hamatus, and she is definitely one of my favorite encounters of the expansion so far. This Sphinx will take on a number of forms that should be pretty familiar to you. Anytime she's in Sphinx form, she can also cast a number of AoEs. Avoid them as necessary. Her first form resembles Asclepius, our friend from turn 1. Here, she will do a massive tank crunch, so tanks and healers be ready. Up next, she'll turn into our favorite Naga from turn 7 and cast Petrifaction. Turn your character around to avoid getting petrified. Next, you'll see the Avatar, who will bind a player and cast Ballistic Missile on them. You'll only ever see the small bind circle, and this means that only one other player must step in to soak the damage. Make sure you stand in the circle until the cast is complete, unlike this terrible tank here who tries to kill her friends. The Avatar form will also target a player with Sky Poop. Stack in with another player to soak this as well. From here on out, these forms will randomly repeat until the boss is down, but the abilities for each form are the same. The next section starts off with an elevator encounter. Kill the adds while dodging AoE. In this section, you'll fight a number of cloned mobs. The Thaumaturges cast an AoE Petrify on a player that can be stunned. Otherwise, burn them down and watch out for any extra spawn adds. In the last encounter, we face off against Astian Prime. This is a two-phase fight, and in the first we fight Lahabrea and Igayorm. While we attack one, the other is off being annoying. There are a lot of AoE effects to avoid, and I'm not kidding when I say a lot. When Iggy is active, be on the lookout for these orbs. They'll indicate where the AoE petals will spawn, and since they happen in quick succession, you should be ready to move in and out of them. At around 50%, Lahabrea will tag in. Continue avoiding the AoE. Thin Ice will also be cast during this time, so only move if you need to get away from another hit. But be careful not to slide into another AoE petal. Once Lahabrea reaches reaches 50%, the next phase of the fight will begin. Prime will throw out a number of AoE effects and will periodically do group-wide damage. He will spawn 2 linked orbs, one fire and one ice, that will slowly move towards him. Once the orbs reach him, he will cast Annihilation, a massive blast that will be powered by any orbs that have managed to reach him. Focus down an orb before destroying the other. If you let either of these orbs through, get ready for some pretty intense healing. Shortly after, 4 void portals will spawn around the room, and the boss will begin to cast Universal Manipulation. To avoid this cast and the debuffs it applies, players should jump into a void portal before he finishes.
Okay.
The rest of the fight will repeat until he is destroyed. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'm going to wait a little while before putting out the next encounter guide to avoid some spoilers. Instead, we'll jump straight into the level 60 dungeons. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.
That definitely doesn't look or sound complicated. Oh wait, it did. It sounded super duper complicated. Dragon Dogma is getting a Netflix anime. Why? No one played that game. Still haven't gotten paired for this stupid dungeon. Why? Why? Ugh. Much yawn. Let's see what's trending on YouTube. R. Kelly interview cold open SNL. Bet it's not funny. I went to Paris Fashion Week. Bet it's not funny. The Steelers got hoodwinked by Antonio Brown after trade with Raiders. Bet it's not funny. 2 Chainz Rule the World featuring Ariana Grande. Bet that's kind of funny. Jeremiah Lloyd Harmon stuns the original audition song Almost Heaven, American Idol 2019 on ABC. Oh, I thought that was on Fox. Oh no, what is happening? Nobody cares about American Idol anymore. Gonna go sneaker shopping with Complex. These trending videos are garbage. Oh look, here's Unbox Therapy. Garbage, 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 garbage. Garbage. Oh look, here's Lions Tech Tips. Garbage. Oh yeah, Game of Thrones. I guess it's okay. Garbage, garbage, an original creator, garbage, original creator, garbage, garbage, garbage. So much garbage! Also, Dr. Phil, why are you copy striking PewDiePie? Knock it off. He's the best thing that ever could happen to you. There's literally, like, my home page is just filled with garbage videos. Stuff that I've already watched or stuff that I would never watch, and why it's being recommended, I have no idea. Like country music. What? I've never watched a country music thing in my life. Software, okay, I'm somewhat interested in that. Like, I don't know. They're just like, the professor eats a pea for 10 hours. Why? Eric Andre near the DNC. Let me in! Let me in! First ever through the fire of the flames, brutal pro drums. How to repair clear coat fix. Bold new ad. Oh, a new official WoW Classic update. No one's gonna play it. Cancelled already. The saving grace of Blizzard dead on arrival. What does this even mean? To sum up, which means a person with Asperger's or receives to have it and gets so dramatically passionate about a subject to the point where it's greatly aggravating to everyone else. Alright, I learned a new word. We just need a tank. And if we don't get paired here soon, I'm just gonna stop playing. Oh no, Conor McGregor arrested after assaulting fan's phone. Oh. Netflix subscribers want the streaming service to know that yes, they're still watching. Freaking troll. President Trump says he used Tim Apple to save time and words. You know, like Kevin Malone. He just got done watching The Office and he wanted to save time and words. No, he's totally trolling. He knew he messed up. Doesn't want to admit it because he'd rather have the media talk about it for 6 weeks. Oh, yes. The Frito-Lay chip hierarchy. Apple may unveil its streaming service that no one will use on March 25th. Harry Potter's answer to Pokemon Go by the same people, Harry Potter Wizards Unite, is now out. Or something. I keep seeing people talk about it. Oh, summoning circle of candles. Such a great meme. Yep, okay, we're quitting this game. Not gonna sit here and not be productive. Oh! Now, right as I quit, it's like, oh, hey, guess what? We're gonna match you. Finally. All right, don't be a loser. Don't mess up. Gotta do my little dance. Gotta do my little dance. Do 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 do. Who the tank? That got the tank. Gonna let the tank collect a few things here. We did it. I did that wrong, but who cares? Oh no! Oh, that didn't go as bad as I thought. No, don't come after me. Not very nice. We did it. Boom. Destroyed.
I will crush you underfoot. Savages. There is nowhere to run. Can you withstand this? Enough! There is nowhere to run! Can you withstand this? Enough!
Ugh.
In the name of the Emperor!
Damn it, I almost made it.
In the name of the Emperor!
You died. Did it. Easy squeeze. Something happened. did it. Easy. 0 deaths. Now we gotta get on an elevator. Definitely not hectic. Loading screen.
Darkness shall consume light. Your light shall burn no more.
Know your place.
Fuck.
Damn
Fuck.
this frail
Fuck. Fuck.
mortal scum!
You have meddled enough! Chaos shall reign forevermore. You'll not defeat me again. Your quest ends here.
Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. Can we get in the same one? Son of a bitch! You motherfucking people always fuck me over on that! Yeah, fucked. Oh. Jesus.
That she might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen.
Blessing of light I had
But she has
foreseen,
grown
but she
so
is
strong
grown
in
so
it as to
strong in
deny
it
us our
as to
power.
deny us our power.
Let us withdraw.
Let us
Lahabrea.
withdraw,
That power
Lahabrea.
remains to
That
us,
power remains
at
to
least.
us at least.
Impossible.
Impossible! Destruction! So you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero? So not even
the vaunted warrior,
vaunted of light can
unmake
unmake
an
an
Ascian
without relying upon mortal
contrivances.
It's the Pope! Everybody, it's the Pope. You.
In the distant past,
King Thordon and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg.
Though the victory cost them dear,
they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dreadworm's Eye, both of which have since been held in the Holy See safekeeping.
The eye you
possessed was Nidhogg's left, and as long as it severed as the source of Azir's dragoons' might, as for its twin,
it has lain here,
It is laying here, joined to the person of Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, for though he learned to harness his power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not, a pitiful end for a fabled hero.
My Ascian friend.
My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise
a hand against us?
By taking unto
my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordon, I become a god.
I can become a god.
Why, isn't this just a nice party trick to have in your back pocket? A god who knows not sensation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer in the eyes nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
What? Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I hereby sentence you to die. Fatality. Gods feed upon Aether. It matters not what the Aether form that Aether takes. Ascian souls are no exception. With this power I shall put an end to the 1,000 years of conflict. Be thy sworn by Ascian's Dragoon or Primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I am become that which you adore, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade. Oh, look, I get to do another dungeon. Taking the soul of the legendary King Thordon into his flesh, the Archbishop transforms into a primal before your very eyes. Sustained by a millennium of prayer in the eyes Aether, he declares his intent to rule over the world with an iron fist, and for all time, standing at his side, are the sworn brothers of the Heaven's Ward, who have likewise transcended their mortal limits by becoming incarnations of the Knights 12. Strike them down and eradicate the root of the Dragon Song War. Amazing. Well, we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the